Hi there, this is Saver Crypto. I thought I'd just do an update on what I've been doing over on Crypto.com. Now, quite a while ago, I decided to not use the Supercharger facility, and I moved all my CRO into the Crypto.com DeFi wallet on the promise of like really good returns and stuff. But the actual percentage fell down to sort of less than 10% per annum, which is a bit of a shame because you actually get 10% per annum just by staking in the exchange on Crypto.com, and then you get like reduced fees and all that kind of thing. So I decided to move it over back to the Crypto.com app. Now, when I did that, I noticed that the Supercharger was featuring Bitcoin at the time. So I thought, well, okay, some free Bitcoin would be nice, you know. So I did actually stash quite a substantial amount of CRO in the Supercharger, like $16,784 worth. Obviously, I added to it over the period, which was 45 days, I think. And now it's now it's time to claim it. So I'm quite intrigued about how much I'm going to get. I mean, it's been really disappointing, the Supercharger things in the past. You know, I've ended up with like, I don't know, like $15 worth of Doge or something. So, but I've gone a bit heavy this time. So let's see what I get. So here it says Bitcoin acceptance period, action required. So I'll give that a click. And what does this mean? So my total to be received is 0.0018685. Okay, that doesn't sound very much, but let's have it anyway. So let's accept that. And what they do, they kind of give you a little bit every day for 45 days. So the total to be received is this figure here. So I suppose the question is was it worth tying up $16,861 worth of CRO for 45 days to earn $84 worth of Bitcoin? Well, let's have a look. So let's say I had $16,861 in the Crypto.com exchange for a year. Now, I think you have to tie it up for 6 months, I think. So that's worth bearing in mind as well. Now, that would have yielded 10%, which if we times that by 0.1, that would have been $1,686 a year. So if we divide that by 365 to get the daily rate, that's $4.61 a day, and if we multiply that by 45 to get the period that I staked it for the Bitcoin. Interesting. That would have earned $207 in the same time that I earned $84 in Bitcoin. So I think there's the answer, really. I think the Supercharger isn't really worth it, to be honest. You know, I think what I might do, I've got 122,991 CRO. So I think I'm going to stake 100,000 in the exchange, get the 10% on that, and any remaining CRO, I think I'm just going to turn it into Bitcoin every Friday and reinvest it with the crypto earn feature. And I don't think I'm going to bother with the Supercharger again. So there you go. That's my thoughts about the Crypto.com Supercharger. Crypto.com generally I love to death. I think the Supercharger is a bit weird. Also, the syndicate isn't that attractive either, because you have to kind of like do like $5,000 worth of trading on their exchange, which personally I'm not a fan of. I prefer Bybit. Yeah, you get half price crypto of some random crypto, and your allocation is always really tiny anyway. So I'll say with Crypto.com, I love the earn feature. I love the staking features, especially the staking feature in the exchange for the CRO. I think 10% is very generous. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so you can see in the Crypto.com exchange, I've got some trades set up actually for engine near and amp. It's not an enormous amount of money. It's just $1,403 worth of crypto there. But the thing is, it'd be quite nice to get the fees cheaper and also to stake some CRO in here. So to have a look at the benefits, if I go to stake and earn, you can see here that I'm currently staking no CRO. So I'm probably going to stake 100,000 CRO, which means I basically get 60% off the maker and taker fees when I'm trading. Generally, I will always be in level 1 on $0 to $25,000. So the maker and taker fees are then quite small, 0.16, as opposed to 0.4%. So I think this is worth doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stake 100,000 CRO. So to do that, I just come over to my crypto wallet on my Crypto.com app and click the Crypto.com coin, and I go transfer, withdraw, and I withdraw into the Crypto.com exchange. And if you click that figure there, then it can tell you the maximum amount you can withdraw. And this is 100,000 less than you'd expect. That's because I've got 100,000 CRO staked to get the Frosted Rose Gold card, which I'm quite happy with. Quite happy to leave that staked where it is. So I'm actually going to move all this across because tomorrow is Friday. I want to do my Compound Friday, where I get all my earnings from all my various sort of Crypto.com earnings features, and I basically compound it all, usually back into Bitcoin, and so that's what I will do. So I'll also turn the 23,000 CRO into Bitcoin as well tomorrow on Friday. So yeah, I've just said max and then deposit, confirm. Now, what happens here is, for some reason, if I just take away that tiny little bit there, it will work. And I think this is because it needs a tiny amount of CRO to do the transfer. I mean, you're talking a fraction of nothing, but anyway, that's what it is. I guess that's something they'll fix in later iterations of the app. So now if we come back to the Crypto.com exchange, you can see straight away that I've got the larger balance here of CRO, of which I'm going to stake 100,000 CRO. So I go to stake and earn, and I go stake CRO, and I'm going to stake 100,000 CRO. There you go, select. So review, confirm to stake. Okay, so it is 180 days, so this would be released, or available rather, on, looks like the 8th of February next year. I'm happy with that. I think CRO is generally a good thing to have long term. Okay, so what I'll probably do tomorrow when I get my CRO from my extra earn feature things on Friday is I'll probably, this figure here for the CRO that is available, I'll probably go to trade, and I will probably look to trade the CRO into BTC, so into Bitcoin. And you can see what I'll probably do is just pick one of these sort of higher levels like this one here, and then all will be good. Okay, so that's all cool. I mean, Crypto.com, I really like them. I mean, I've got one of these Frosted Rose Gold cards, and I didn't stake $40,000 of CRO. I actually staked about $7,000, and then the price of CRO went up, which, like most things is in crypto, if you get in there early, you kind of reap the benefits, really. That said, I mean, you can actually have a Crypto.com account and get one of the free cards, and you still get 1% back on everything you spend with it. And for $400 you can get like a Ruby Steel card with the first one I had. where you get 2% back on all your purchases, and you get that in CRO. And I honestly think CRO is going to go up loads in value because people really want this card. And it does have advantages like, so for example, with the Ruby Red one, you get free Spotify, and then beyond that, you get sort of free Netflix, free Amazon Prime. The one I've got gets 10% off Expedia and free Amazon Prime, and you get like lounge airport access with one guest, and a few other things as well. I really like them actually. I think they're really, really cool company. If you want to use the link in the description, I think you get, it's either $25 for free of CRO or you get $50. I can't remember which one now, but it's worth doing. And as I say, if you don't want to, stake some CRO to get one of the better cards, you can just get the blue one, and you still get 1% back on all your purchases that you spend on everything you spend every day, and that includes tons of things like all my supermarket shopping, petrol for my car, holidays, everything really. Even the tax I pay here in France, I can actually get the cash back on it in CRO. So, thanks very much. This is Saver Crypto saying thank you very much. Please do like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and tell your friends.